Good morning. So, busy morning, 6:15 sessions, 7 a.m. sessions. I calculated this morning, 29 people. 29 ladies showed up this morning for our sessions, which is pretty incredible. As I was saying, cloudy start, dark, bit cold, but kind of you always feel better after, which is good. So, sleep is a topic, and sleep is something that always comes up, and sometimes it's almost like, the thing that no one wants to talk about, right? We want to talk about, what's the best foods? We need to avoid carbs or fats, etc. Sleep is one which is, everyone knows what to do. Sometimes we're used to lack of sleep, be it because we've had kids, be it because we've had stressful times in our life, and we feel like we're now, I'm used to it, it's not an issue. But sometimes we're actually just used to this new normal, and that doesn't mean it's not having a negative effect on us. Now, yesterday, I was all set to go to bed, 10:15, as I said I would. I was literally dedicated to going to sleep at this time. However, then I made the mistake of looking into other governments' plans on reopening stuff. So I looked at Spain's and I looked at Ireland's reopening stuff. And I started looking at theirs last night, and then I started looking at, so if I was hypothesizing, just completely guessing, because we don't know what the UK are going to decide yet. So I was looking at in Ireland, even though what we do is very small group, we sometimes have 3 people in a session, sometimes 7, sometimes 10 max. If we were in Ireland, we'd be given the same tag as someone in as a gym that has maybe 200 people through the doors, which is crazy, really. But I was looking at that and it started thinking, so they're in August, they'll reopen. But outside exercise was June. I thought, wow, that's quite soon. Because, actually the ladies often say, can we go outside? And luckily where we are, we have a lot of green space around that we can exercise on outside, especially it's good for weather as well at the moment. So what was quite great about that was that I was thinking, that's quite soon. And it started getting me a bit excited. Then I was looking at Spain, what they've said about one-to-ones, small group, etc. Starting a bit earlier, everyone's a bit different. Then you're looking at the recommendations. Then I'm all of a sudden, next thing, I'm on Amazon, I'm on medical supplies, looking at belts for to have disinfectant to carry everything. I've got temperature guns, body scanners to measure temperature, tape to measure 2 meters, all these things. I'm thinking, I look at the time and I'm thinking, I've just ended up getting into something at the worst time. Anyway, my point is that I got a bit excited. I looked at emails, I looked at stuff late. That then set me off on my brain's gone, and getting to sleep then was then an issue. I almost got to the stage where I was thinking, so late now, I shouldn't have done it. Luckily, I had a nap this morning, which has saved me. But my point here is that just one simple thing of having a cut-off point in an evening will help you massively. And it's something that I'm usually pretty good at, but yesterday I wasn't. And that has annoyed me a bit today, because it does take a bit of my energy today. I mean, I think it was important that I did that yesterday. I feel better now that I have a bit of a plan for whatever gets announced this week. And actually, it's either way is fine at the moment, because actually our online program's going really well. Everyone's doing really well at home, and not everyone actually wants to go back to normal so quickly. And I don't think it's probably a wise thing to do. I guess it's got to be a slow and steady thing to make sure that, everything's safe and actually everyone's health is put first, more so than just going back to normal. So it might be a case that we do small sessions and everyone gets one session in person for a time being in June or July or in August, whenever that is, and the rest of the session just stay online. So there's a blend. But either way, it's all good. But my point is, going back to sleep, try and have a cutoff point and a routine. We always say, I need to get up early to exercise. A lot of people say that. So I had a chat with someone this morning about that. And what I would say with this is, if you do find, hi Debbie, if you do find yourself kind of saying that, I need to get up earlier, now look at what happens to need to happen the day before with your routine. Do you need to shut off work at a certain time? What happens in the evening? Do you need to have a bath before bed? Because that can help naturally lower your core temperature, which your body likes to get to sleep with? Can you start to wind down so that you're in bed trying to get to sleep before 11 o'clock? Your body's circadian rhythm would like that better. It's easier to get to sleep before then. Can you read before bed? Can you make sure you have blackout curtains? Avoid too much screen time before bed. Definitely avoid looking at emails and like I did. Hi, Lorraine. Little things like that. And I really kind of can't stress enough in how this relates to our health and fitness, because if you lack sleep, you will have less motivation, you'll have less energy. When you have less energy, everything is harder. Like literally the smallest thing when you're tired can literally go, oh my God, I'm too stressed out, I can't do this. And actually with regards to food and snacking and boredom eating, comfort eating, our hunger hormones are all impacted by this as well. For example, if you're tired and you lack sleep, when you look at certain food, you'll perceive that as more rewarding than it actually is. So you'll perceive it as more rewarding than it actually is, so you're more likely to grab it. So then it comes down to, am I hungry? Do I need that food? Or do I just need to take a nap? Luckily, the babies remind me to nap and they go for a nap. Or we say, oh, they're just tired. And I think, I'm just tired. That's why I'm ratty. So just wanted to share that. And if you are struggling with sleep, that's why we actually have our live meditation as well. So for example, 8 p.m. tonight, we have a live meditation with Caroline from Calm Quiet Space. This is on Zoom. And yeah, this is a really good way to unwind. And you know, at the moment, it's really hard to get me time, right? A lot of people are saying this, and me included actually, don't really get much me. This is as me time as I get. I'm in a room. But real me time. And I think meditation allows you to get that headspace where you are literally in me time. Relaxed. Yeah. And I know it's not for everyone, but I think having it live with someone there where you can ask questions at the end and in the middle, we have a little break in between, does just help justify a few things. So I think a lot of people feel like they're not allowed to have thoughts or thoughts going in and out their head, you know, but actually just being aware of them, and actually accepting them can actually make them go away. When you focus on something, it grows. Focus on problems, you'll get focus. You'll just stress about that and hypothesize on something that you can't control. So I hope that helps. Just wanted to share that. And just have a think today about one thing you can do to improve your sleep, whether that's meditation, whether that's shutting off your phone at a certain time, reading before bed, having a bath before bed. Even if you don't know where to start, just literally focus on your breathing when you're in bed. So something I do is count my breath. So I'll go deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll come out and I'll to a count of 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'll go up again 4, 11, 12, 13, 14. Out again 6, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If I lose count of where I am, I just carry on from wherever I am. Then when I breathe in, I'm doing this. I'll bring my middle finger to my thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. As I breathe out, I pull them apart. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nearly all the time, when I have a nap or anything like that, I find myself drifting off, and then my fingers just end like this. So, hope that helps. Give that a try. Any questions, let me know. Have a good day. Speak soon.